President Mandela, the participants are all assembled, and convocation is now ready to begin. At a significant university event like today's, we have an opportunity to offer appreciation to those who were stewards of the land on which this beautiful campus was built long before most of our ancestors arrived. As an institution committed to diversity, inclusion, and equity, Grand Valley recognizes the three Fires people who include the Ojibwa, the Odawa, and the Potawatomi, on whose ancestral lands we now live and work. We are honored and grateful that so many faculty, staff, and students have joined us today. Will all who are able please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome to the opening convocation for the 2021-22 academic year. My name is Chris Plouffe, and I serve as the Interim Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. I'd like to begin by welcoming members of the Board of Trustees that we have with us today: Megan Radecki, Sue Jandernoa, Beth Emmett, and Honorary Life Member Dottie Johnson. I'd also like to welcome President Mantella, members of the senior leadership team. Well, yeah, come on, applause. Yes, President Mantella. Members of the senior leadership team and Provost Cabinet, distinguished faculty and staff, and our students and families. This gathering formally kicks off in a celebratory way the new academic year and our shared educational pursuits. After this past year, it is so exciting to see all of you in person. We know that our community is strongest when we have the opportunity to be together, to learn together in person. After this past year, it is clear that we cannot take our being together in the same space for granted. We have a shared responsibility to keep our community healthy and safe, and I know together we can accomplish that. To our first-year students, the class of 2025, you are embarking on a journey of self-discovery, of understanding others, of discovery of knowledge and truth. At times, this will feel so difficult to almost seem impossible, while at other times it will feel like the most natural thing you've experienced. It may be extremely frustrating one moment, and in another, it will hearten you and validate your hard work and efforts. At its best, it will transform your mind, your body, and spirit. Although this may seem daunting, I can promise you this: you will not be alone. You will be challenged, but you will also be supported. The richness of this experience will require you to share your pain, your joy, your disappointments, your triumphs, your failures, and your passions. You will gain a greater sense of independence while experiencing the connectedness of community. You'll be asked to collaborate and be a team, yet will be essential that your individuality shine through. Not only will your mind be exercised, you will experience learning. You will think, but you will also do. At GVSU, we believe strongly that the experiences I'm describing come from providing a liberal education integrated with professional knowledge. A liberal education promotes integration of learning across your classes and co-curricular activities, and between academic learning and applying that learning in an internship, or by volunteering for a community organization, or by studying abroad. We promote this learning and doing so that you develop knowledge, skills, and abilities that are essential for work, citizenship, and life. These core concepts include inquiry and analysis, critical and creative thinking, written and oral communication, quantitative literacy, information literacy, teamwork and problem solving, civic knowledge and engagement, intercultural knowledge and competence, and ethical reasoning and action. You will engage in all of these while also developing the disciplinary expertise needed to excel as a chemist, a nurse, an economist, a writer, a software developer, an art historian, an environmental activist, an educator, a creative artist, a counselor, or perhaps a speech-language pathologist. Whatever path you choose, you will develop the skills that will allow you to make an impact in your professions, communities, and the greater world. We also believe deeply about equity in education. That means regardless of how you got here today or what experiences you bring with you, you have access to each and every aspect of what this university has to offer. Some of those things you may not even be aware of yet, but we will ensure that you incorporate all we offer so that you have an empowering educational experience. You will learn from us and each other, and you will also teach us from your unique experiences. The us that I'm referring to are our exceptional faculty and staff, some of which are here with us this morning. The faculty are experts in their fields and will push you to be your best while serving as your mentors and guides. I urge you to genuinely connect with them. As scholar teachers, they continually advance their knowledge and abilities through their research and creative activities. They will share this with you in their teaching and invite you to join them in their ongoing learning process. Our hope is that you take that knowledge and make the world a better place with your own contributions. Our professional staff will provide the resources and support to enrich your experience and provide the co-curricular components that augment your learning. Our most successful students engage early and often with their academic advisors, the Career Center, the Tutoring Center, their RA, their financial aid advisor, and many others who are here to ensure that you reach your goals. Students, know that we are on the same journey as you. At GVSU, we believe that learning is for a lifetime, and we are the embodiment of that belief. We will strive towards these noble pursuits together, pushing each other towards excellence. Each and every one of you is an important and valued part of our community. I know you'll be enormously successful, and I look forward to celebrating your achievements with you. And as we're fond of saying, everyone anchor up and let's get started. Welcome, Lakers. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Felix Nagasa, Professor of Chemistry and Chair of the University Academic Senate.
Good morning, everyone, and especially good morning to the class of 2025. Yes, you can cheer. I am Felix Ngasa, Professor of Chemistry and Chair of the University Academic Senate. In other words, the Chair of the faculty. It's an honor and a privilege for me here today to stand to represent our faculty colleagues. and to welcome you to the 2021-2022 academic year on behalf of the faculty. So I'd like to ask all those my faculty colleagues who are present here today to please stand and be recognized. Faculty, turn around and meet your new students. Students, these are some of the people who will touch your lives this year. Faculty, you may be seated. Thank you. Students, as you can see, faculty are people too. We recognize that being experts in our fields and our degrees may make us seem intimidating and unapproachable. But trust me, we are so eager to get to know you, work with you, and be partners in this journey together. As faculty, we are invested in implementing Grand Valley's values, vision, and mission. In order to achieve this, we play a critical role in helping you develop a sense of belonging at Grand Valley by being invested in your intellectual growth as well as personal growth. Students, you had a choice in your selection of where to attend college, and you chose Grand Valley. So first, thank you for choosing us. And second, you should be fully confident that you have made a wise decision in electing to come to Grand Valley. By your decision, you are now committed as a member of the Laker family. As a Laker myself, yes, I obtained my MBA in 2007 while working full-time as a chemistry professor. Let me share with you a few things about what we consider to be the mindset of a true Laker. In terms of dealing with challenges, obstacles, and success. First, in terms of challenges, the mindset of a true Laker is that which embraces challenges rather than avoid challenges. Second, in terms of obstacles, a true Laker will persist in the face of obstacles and setbacks rather than give up easily. In terms of success of fellow Lakers, a true Laker will find lessons and inspirations in the success story of others rather than feel threatened by that success. Now that you are committed to Grand Valley and to the Laker family, let me share with you our commitment as faculty towards the goal of giving you a well-rounded and high-quality education. We will share our technical expertise, our life experiences, and our wisdom. Our interaction will be characterized by mutual respect, trust, understanding, and empathy. We will try our best to be good listeners, good observers, and good problem solvers. We will try to accept and know and respect the goals and interests of every student. While here, I encourage you to expand your comfort zone. You will have the opportunity to meet and study with people who are from very different backgrounds than you, and this is a very good thing. In fact, the opportunity to meet a wide variety of people who are different from you is one of the very awesome things about college education in general and Grand Valley in particular. As we craft our new strategic plan, the Reach Higher 2025, we will demonstrate that at Grand Valley, we are committed to the values of diversity, equity, and inclusion. We believe that we cannot be excellent without also being diverse, inclusive, and ensuring equity in all actions, procedures, and processes. With all the resources on campus and help that we can provide as faculty partners, ultimately, the college experience is what you make of it. Let me share with you a few strategies for success. Number one, plan ahead. Show up for class. Have work done on time. Set up a weekly schedule. Limit your work hours, because first of all, you're a student. Number two, take charge of your learning. Discover how and where you learn best. Improve your study habits. Develop critical thinking skills. Improve your writing. Number three, hone your skills. Participate in class. Learn how to take good notes. Learn from positive as well as negative comments. Learn how to use the library resources to conduct research. Next, get connected. Study with a group. Get involved in campus activities. Learn about campus help resources. Meet with your instructors. Yes, meet with your instructors. Visit the Career Center. Enlist support from your family, partner, and friends. Most importantly, know yourself. Take your health seriously. Have realistic expectations. Learn how to be assertive, yet tactful. Be proud of yourself, your experiences, and your heritage. In closing, I strongly believe that we will not be the university that we want to be or the university that we need to be without having students, faculty, and staff with an open mind and who are dedicated and show tolerance to the fundamental principles of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Therefore, I hope you will all join the Reach Higher 2025 efforts as we craft a bold strategic plan to make our university and our society a place where everyone, I mean everyone, feels welcome, valued, and respected as they pursue their own journeys towards excellence. I will conclude with this quote from Maya Angelou, one of my best. I have learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. So, welcome to Grand Valley. Take care and go Lakers. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome our alumni representative, Jamie Allen, to the podium.
Laker family, good morning. First, I'd like to acknowledge how honored I am at the invitation and the opportunity to be here sharing the beginning of the year with you. But even more, how exceptionally proud I am to see so many faces committed to their dreams despite the evolving circumstances surrounding COVID. So truly, thank you for being here, and thank you for having me. My name is Jamie Allen, and I am a proud two-time graduate of Grand Valley State University. As a college student, you will often receive a simple question: what are you going to school for? I'll tell you that as a college graduate, you'll receive a similar question: what did you go to school for? In place of a speech today, I'd like to have a Laker heart-to-heart by exploring 2 quick points inspired by these questions. I call it a Laker heart-to-heart because many of the things I will discuss will not only serve you in the beginning of your endeavors, but will also serve you over the course of your entire lifetime. And that statement is the epitome of what we mean at Grand Valley when we say, Laker for a lifetime. The first point I'd like to make is simply the difference between the 2 questions. You may notice that for the college graduate, the question is past tense, signifying that an opportunity has already passed. But for the college student, it is present tense, indicating that the opportunity is current and still lies in front of you. This distinction serves as a very important reminder that in this moment, you have a fresh start at making decisions towards an outcome you are immensely proud of. Strive to give this opportunity your best the first time around by surrounding yourself with the right people and retaining your focus on the right things. Have fun along the way, but also keep in mind this general rule: anything you do not devote the time to do right, you will later have to find time to do over. For the second point, I'd like to go a little deeper and explore the answer to the questions themselves. I went to school to study accounting, but in hindsight, I would argue that I actually received something far more valuable than my accounting degrees. You see, my degrees got me my career, but my overall educational experience at Grand Valley is what has helped me to sustain it. On one hand, my degrees allowed me to begin my career in public accounting, auditing multinational companies at the largest firm in the world. And they have also allowed me to settle into my most current role with yet another leading CPA firm, traveling the world working alongside financial executives of Fortune 1000 companies. But on the other hand, my Grand Valley education and experiences has shaped me into someone who intellectually comprehends the work, someone who confidently speaks business with CEOs and executive management, someone who passionately mentors youth of Detroit Public Schools, someone who adamantly supports continuing education and economic opportunities for adult learners, and someone who has personally established and funded my very own scholarship for minorities right here at Grand Valley State University. Thank you. My transformation into who I am today began on this campus. On this beautiful campus, I have met many of my most favorite people and made many of my most cherished memories, and I am certain you will too. But this begins with you evaluating for yourself each year the question, what am I going to school for? No matter how certain you are of your answers, or how many times your answers may change, please accept the challenge to aim higher and not have the attitude of solely being here to obtain a degree. We are Grand Valley, and living up to our first name means that the overall investment made in our students allows for more than just an opportunity for a degree. There are so many tools here waiting for you, but it is up to you to create and manifest your own individual educational experience. Participate in reaching your full potential by connecting with other students, especially those from different backgrounds, fostering relationships with faculty, especially those within your decided major, getting involved with student organizations, the Community Service Learning Center, and other components of the Office of Student Life. Escaping your comfort zone by attending career center events, holding leadership positions, accepting internships, or maybe even studying abroad. These are examples of just a few of the possibilities that will not only attract employers, but will also help build your character and shape you into the men and women you will later become. Make no mistake, I am not taking anything away from the tremendous amount of hard work attached to it, or that the fact that the achievement of a degree is a huge life accomplishment that should always be celebrated. I am simply offering a different perspective, that here at GV, the degree is just the icing on the cake and not the entire cake. Regardless of the experience you choose to have, remember that this chapter of your life is just a preparation process for your future success. That means challenges will be faced, mistakes will be made, and your timing will be different from those around you. But please, and I cannot stress this enough, do not ever give up on yourself. You have boldly taken a leap to begin something new in the midst of so much change. Be kind to yourself. Learn to be comfortable praising the process more than you praise the outcome. Trust that failure is actually a part of success and not the opposite of it. Understand that every journey of growth and development includes both wins and losses, but neither a win nor a loss should make you forget who you are. Remember to be proud and express gratitude for all of your progress, even in moments where you are not yet where you want to be. And lastly, always be courageous enough to live a life you choose instead of one you fearfully settled for. When you require a support system, I encourage you to allow the faculty, the alumni, and the current students of this university the pleasure of being a part of the experience which seeks to help you grow. Being a Laker for a lifetime means that throughout this process and beyond, you will always be connected to people who genuinely believe in and unconditionally support you. A global network of people who are willing to create opportunities and solutions simply because we are bound together by a G and a V. I humbly stand here as proof that if you allow it, Grand Valley can exceed a petty dream or expectation, like wanting to touch $1 million, and transform it into something larger than yourself, like wanting to touch 1 million lives instead. Class of 2025, I hope you really like snow. On behalf of our entire alumni community, congratulations on joining our Laker family, and welcome to Grand Valley State University. It is now my pleasure to introduce your Student Senate President, Autumn Mueller.
Hello, my name is Autumn Mueller, and I am so pleased to be standing here with you as your student body president for the 2021 academic year. To be beginning this new year, this unique moment in your life and mine, first things first, let's start with a warm welcome to the class of 2025. Let us not forget that among them are new transfer students, and to welcome home our returning students. And to all our excellent faculty and staff, and to everyone here on this stage with me, thank you. This moment in history is sure going to be one that will be remembered as we all try to return to normalcy. And it should also be celebrated because it has been a challenging year, to say the least. This past year has been nothing short of learning experiences, compromises, new beginnings, and being flexible to change. I hope this year you challenge yourself and welcome all that Grand Valley State University has to offer. As you all made your way to campus, I am here to affirm that Grand Valley is ready for you, and we cannot wait for you to begin your journey. Now, as I reflect on my time that I have spent at this institution, 3 things come to mind that have remained constant throughout the years. One is community. Grand Valley offers me a sense of community when I am here and even when I am not. This institution has brought some of the closest friendships and mentors into my life, taught me what it means to genuinely care and advocate for others, and has given me a place to call home and a place that I can always come back to. When I think of the word community, I also think of being a unified body of individuals who all have something in common. And for all of us, that is Grand Valley. As new students, you are an important part of creating an inclusive culture and climate at GVSU. All Lakers are valued parts of our community, and it takes each of us to help create an inclusive environment. A community allows you to grow in the presence of others, and I hope you all can find your special place in this community because I'm so happy you're here. The second thing that comes to mind is relationships. The relationships that I have developed with numerous faculty, staff, and fellow students have been an essential part of my experience here. These relationships have fostered my growth at this institution by cheering me on, giving me support, and pushing me to work harder. When we surround ourselves with people who have dreams, desires, and ambitions, they will help you to realize your own. Whether the relationships in your life look different than they do in mine does not mean they are any less important or special, because everyone's story is different and we are all on different chapters. Lastly, the third thing that comes to mind is student government, which makes me think of a particular organization that has had such a big impact on my life, and that is Student Senate. I have surrounded myself with notions of student government since I was a freshman in high school. I was consecutively student body president. As I transitioned into college life, the pattern of student government continued, as I am now the student body president my senior year of my college career. So with that being said, I challenge each and every student here to search and find an organization, club, or sport that they are passionate about and be a part of it. Student Senate has added so much into my life, and I hope you all can find something like that to which it will fit into yours. Grand Valley State University will offer all of you a unique learning experience that is based in liberal education, a space to form new connections with faculty, staff, and your peers, and a campus community that fosters the ultimate student experience. Moreover, with this newfound community that you are all a part of, I hope you find and pursue your own mission and purpose throughout the years that you spent at this institution. I want to thank you all for listening, your time, and your patience as we move forward into this exciting year. It is an honor to be among such accomplished individuals and to be able to present my perspective and share my words before you all. Thank you. At this time, please join me in watching the newly released Reaching Higher 2025 video. Following the video presentation, I would like to welcome President Mantella to the podium to offer the presidential address.
In a world in which so much is uncertain. How do we become more curious? Amid an era of widening inequality, how do we ensure all belong? At a time of global upheaval, how do we become more rooted?
We started in a cornfield.
We have inspired a generation of Lakers and community members.
But the world around us is changing. How will we change along with it and stay grounded in who we've always been? How can we integrate
learning and working,
Majors
and mission,
theory
and practice,
online
and in person,
campus,
y comunidad,
Allendale,
and Grand Rapids,
and beyond? How can we become even more
inclusive, iterative,
relevant,
real?
Innovation has been in our DNA from the beginning. We know why we're here.
To prepare for the future we face.
to create a more just and sustainable world.
To serve as your guides.
To commit our expertise.
To expand your network.
To integrate learning across a lifetime.
Why are you here?
What a powerful message, reaching higher together. Reach Higher 2025 is a new strategy we're shaping on behalf of the university, but more importantly, on behalf of you. And so many of you are in the class of 2025, so thank you for making our future present today. And a word to those of you in the audience that are from the class of 2024 who joined us last year when gatherings like this of this size were not possible. Welcome to your home. We are all here together with great energy, anticipation, and ready to be in community. Thank you for doing your part to keep us safe, and welcome to the GVSU family. When I sat down to write these comments, it was the wee hours of last Sunday morning. I recalled the love story I watched with my husband the night before. The movie opened in this picturesque scene, and the words said, "The average lifetime is comprised of 27,375 days. Wow. That seemed like so few days that it just stopped me in my tracks. I know that a lot of people on the podium may say I go without sleep, but I really tried to figure out how to go without sleeping anymore. After I realized that that wouldn't work, I reflected on the very question the video asked in this moment. Why am I here? How do I live my reason every day? I asked myself, am I doing the best with every day? Not just for myself, but for those I love and for those I don't yet know but can positively impact. Each of us in this moment should ask ourselves, why am I here? It's such an important question. And the difference between walking through life seeking or knowing. Knowing's a great thing, but seeking is even better because it's continuous. It never stops. The answer to why I'm here will inevitably be different for each of us. It'll be varied, it'll be deeply personal. The answer will be a part of all we are and all we want to be. It's informed by our background, our family, our history, and the moment we live in, survivors of the first pandemic in 100 years. No two people are the same, and neither will the answer to this question be, and that's the beauty that diversity brings. However, I would offer that no matter how different our answers, there are 3 truths that are universal. First, what is next is now. You perhaps saw that phrase before you came to campus, on the ads, on the banners, even on your program today. But if you stop and think about it for a minute, it's not a slogan, it's actually true that in a very moment, when we think about what's next, the next moment it becomes now. Second, this is not a journey we take alone. Friends, family, acquaintances, community, all are interconnected and affect our 27,375 days. We're all interdependent, creating a profound obligation to one another. Tahir Shah, British Afghan author, said, "Our stories are the communal currency of humanity." Third, the most important thing to take on the journey with us is our curiosity. Curiosity is the hunger of the human mind. Rose Wilder Lane. This is an exciting time in your lives. You are coming to Grand Valley to learn, to grow, to find answers, and to create even more questions. You come to a college campus because you have an insatiable desire to know, and curiosity is the way we seek, inquire, include, and learn. My advice to you on the start of your journey, figure out and learn your mission, why you are here, but recognize you lead that mission in relationship to others. Look around you. Look at our faculty, our staff, who are here as your guides on your journey. Take note of our Board of Trustees members, who are constantly working with us to make sure we are empowering the education that Lakers deserve. Maya Angelou said, "Success is loving life and daring to live it." This is your time. It's our time to dare to live, choose to care, and to be relentlessly curious. Thank you. Now I'd like to invite 4 of our extremely talented music students to perform in the words, "Our Time."
Something is stirring, shifting ground, it's just begun.
Edges are blurring all around, yesterday is done.
Feel the flow, hear what's happening, we're what's happening.
Don't you know we're the movers and we're the shapers? We're the names in tomorrow's papers. Up to us now to show 'em. It's our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through. Me and you, and me and you. Feel how it quivers on the brink. Everything gives you the shivers, makes you think. There's so much stuff to see. And years from now, we'll remember and we'll come back by the rooftop and hang a plaque. This is where we began, being what we can. Our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn, we're what's new. Me and you, pal, me and you.
Feel the flow, hear what's happening, we're what's happening.
Boys on the block, give us room and start the clock. Hard time coming through. Me and you, pal, me and you. Me and you, me and you. Me and you, me and you. Me and you, me and you. Me and you.
This is indeed our time to reach higher together. That was beautiful. Let's give them another round of applause. Thank you to our talented Grand Valley students, and welcome, class of 2025, and welcome to all our new and returning students. I'm Vice President Dante Truss, and I'm a part of the large team that invited you to be here with us and who will do everything we can to make sure you are successful at Grand Valley. At GVSU, we not only say we are student-centered, we prove it. Let's hear from your fellow Lakers, some who've been here for a while and some who are brand new, just like many of you. We symbolically welcome our newest students to the Grand Valley community as they begin to reach higher together and ignite their Laker effect. We have asked representatives from each class to come forward and to add to our ceremony by sharing their thoughts on what it means to be a part of our Grand Valley and what it means to be a Laker for a lifetime. They will assist in the illumination of the GVSU seal. Please welcome these 6 members of our Laker family. Let's give them a round of applause.
My name is Eli Kasiba. I'm a sophomore and a communication studies major from Rensselaer, Indiana. I'm a proud student athlete on the track team. I hope you will come support your fellow students by watching Laker athletic events. Lakers come from all different backgrounds and experiences. We come together to share our talents, to make our campus, community, and our world better.
My name is Taylor Whitehead. I'm a junior from Matson, Illinois, studying sports management. Lakers, get involved. I'm a volunteer with the Community Service Learning Center and a member of Vice Provost Student Affairs Advisory Board, and you beautiful Black woman. I hope you will join me in serving our Laker community and beyond. Our campus is inclusive. We promote diversity and respect.
Greetings, Lakers. My name is Julian Sanders. I'm a senior from Flint, Michigan, studying political science. I'm a student ambassador and a member of the Law Society. Lakers value innovation, putting ideas to work, solving global problems, and advance the common good. We welcome different perspectives, and we welcome all new students to our community. We have asked 3 students to represent all who are new to GVSU. We invite you to fully participate within our campus community.
My name is Julia Smolinski. I'm from Homer Glen, Illinois. On behalf of the incoming class, let me say we accept the invitation to be a Laker for a lifetime and the request to work to make our world better.
My name is Jakari Richardson. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We come to the Laker community because we believe in the university's values, and we want to be inclusive and involved in service.
My name is Bradley Hall. I'm from Rudyard, Michigan. We are proud to be Lakers. We accept the challenges before us as students, as lifelong leaders and learners. We'll lead where we are at this point in our lives. We'll reach higher with you. We'll reach higher together.
What a beautiful welcome to our GVSU community. I'd like to thank our returning and incoming student representatives for their participation. Give them another round of applause. In closing, I'd like to invite our student vocalists to return to the stage to lead us in the singing of the Grand Valley Alma Mater as we unite as one community under the Grand Valley State University seal. Also, I want to ask that you bring out your cell phones, your mobile phones. Bring those out, if you will. And turn on your flashlight. Yeah, work with me. Turn on your flashlight. As we invite all who are able to please stand and join in the singing of our alma mater.
Wow, wow, wow. That was great. Thanks to everyone for attending this convocation. Students and guests should be seated until the platform officials, faculty, staff, and student senate have recessed. This convocation ceremony is now concluded.